Hey Dana, it's Viola here. How you doing? I wanted to quickly go through your web presence here and go through a couple of your competitors and then talk about a couple of things I can help you with. Now, for starters, I could not find a website for you. So I'm not sure if you have one. Forgive me if this is all the online information I could find for you. However, I'm going to proceed. Right. So when somebody goes to Google, right, and they're typing in Fabrication Services Atlanta, Georgia, right here, you always see this section, which is what we like to call the map pack because it's right next to or below or above the map. And these top three businesses are getting the bulk of the calls when someone is searching for this. Now, the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations does the top company have? And all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. Directories like Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. All of these are different directories that you can get your business listed into. And the business that has the most citations or the most directories wins, right? So if Fred Martin Welding Co. has 250 citations, then you want to get at least 350 so you know you're outranking them every single month, because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same thing you guys are doing in the same area, but nobody goes past the first page for anything, right? Then you have this section down here. This section has everything to do with the organic listing of your business and the content and backlinks. So let's dive a little deeper. Atlanta Custom Fabricators seems to be the number one. So I went ahead and pulled them up so you can take a look at their website. A few things that I want to point out that you would want to have added to your site if you don't already. Definitely have a clickable call to action, because 99% of the people that use or that land on your website will be utilizing their mobile phone. So you want to make it easy for them to be able to reach out to someone. Um, Aside from that, don't be too concerned with how it looks per se, because this particular ranking is for, or just ranking the site period. They're not Google humans, they're Google crawlers, and they're crawling the site for two reasons. They're crawling it to see exactly what areas you serve and what services you offer. Right? So they don't care what it looks like. They just care about the information on the back end. So definitely you want to have at least, I would say 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage, because it looks like they have about 1,000. So that way you can outrank them in that area. Now I'm going to hop over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. The first thing we see essentially is a UR. UR is a power flow from Google and the DR is a trust flow. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company. So basically that company has a clickable link on their website, and when somebody clicks on it, it transfers them to your site and it passes over some power and passes over some trust. So it's kind of like a popularity contest, if you will, right? This is obviously clickable, so I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. But I'm going to hop over to these keywords because this is what's going to make the difference as far as you being found from your web presence and your website. So right here, you see Atlanta Custom Fabricators. 100 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number one position, and they get 42 calls per month from that one keyword. You see that? Let's see, where else they have Atlanta. Metal Fabrication Atlanta. 80 people look for that keyword per month. This company is in the number 7 position, and they get 5 calls just from that one keyword, and the list goes on and on and on, right? So these are the type of keywords you want to get in front of, because the more people that are able to find your website are going to turn into the more people that are going to be able to call you and turn into the more clients that you're going to be able to land. Now, this is on a local level. I don't know how big your company is, but if you guys want to go bigger, right? There's this company right here, the Faris Group. And just so you know, I got them from the very, very top. They're at the top of that same search for Atlanta. But the Faris Group on the back end, what I notice is that they service more areas than just Atlanta. So if you decided, hey, I want to also do it in North Carolina, right? Well, 70 people look for that per month. They're in the number 2 position, and they get 26 calls per month just from that one keyword. And this isn't all going to the home page. This is another page on their website that specifically targets North Carolina. You see that? Charlotte, North Carolina at that. Okay, and that's basically the strategy to win here. Like you just add the page based on the cities that you want to service. So I know you guys are located in Lawrenceville, but if you also service other areas in Gwinnett, this same strategy can be applied to that as well. See Metal Fabrication, Charleston, South Carolina, 40 people look for that per month. They're in a number 2 position, and they get 13 calls from this one keyword, which is basically dominating this page, which is South Carolina, you know? So that's pretty much all I have for you. Let me know if this was helpful at all, and I hope to hear your feedback soon. And if you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much for taking the time out, Dana, to watch this video. I'll talk to you soon.